A historic day at Texas A&M. Welcome inside 12th Man Studios in the south end zone of Kyle Field. I'm Will Johnson with our new head football coach, Jimbo Fisher. And let's just start by simply welcoming you to Aggieland. Great to have you here, Coach.
Glad to be here. Extremely happy to be here.
You know, if we look back at what you've accomplished, you come here from Florida State, obviously. You go to the 2014 college football playoff. The year before, you're a national champion in 2013. 6 of your 8 years in Tallahassee, you won double digits. What makes a good team elevate to elite status like those did?
Well, I think it's the ability to have a oneness and have one vision. And I say that you either live in vision, you live in circumstance. And getting kids to believe in the one vision and play selfless, and then play with a great consistency and desire to achieve something together as a team. And you have to have everybody so outcome oriented. The great teams aren't outcome oriented, they're process oriented. And their goals and their aspirations aren't about the results, they're about the process of how to be one. And I think when they understand that, then you can achieve greatness.
You'll obviously want to hit the ground recruiting. That's
Yes.
a key part of what you're going to do right away at Texas A&M. But when you get a chance to meet with the guys on the current roster, what's the initial message you want to convey to them?
Well, that we're not interested in being good. That we're interested in being elite, we're interested in being great, and there's a sacrifice that you have to make to do that, and you have to create those championship habits daily. And that's all. But if you do those things, anything we do can be achieved. And we have to understand that and what our whole goal and mission, and create a culture around here that's conducive to success in all phases of our life, as a person, as a student, and as a player. And when you exceed those things in all 3 areas, you can then reach that championship level and the dreams and aspirations you have. Because are they really dreams, or are they a vision? And if you truly have the vision, you can see it, you can achieve that. And you have to be able to see that vision to be able to achieve it, but also you got to pay a price to be able to. There's a toll and a price you have to pay to get there. But I think we can do that, and that's why I'm here.
Now, you grew up in West Virginia with a father who was a coal miner and farmer. Woke up at midnight to work the coal mine so he could be on the farm during the day.
Exactly.
I'm guessing work ethic is going to be a big message with you in your program.
It is, and because you can't achieve anything without work. There's no secret to success. The secret is there's no secret. You got to have a comprehensive plan, and you have to work to it, and you have to do the things you have to do to be successful. And there's no time limit. There's no anything on any of it. You have to do what you have to do, and that can be a shorter amount of time. It can be a longer amount of time, depending on your process of how you go about things. But work ethic is not going to be an issue, and we got to have people in the organization who think the same way.
In your days as a player, now you were a quarterback. Samford, your senior year, you throw for 34 touchdowns. You're the Division III Player of the Year, and then your assistant coaching stops are also dealing with the quarterback quite a bit. Now that you're a head coach, do you still like to get in there with the signal callers? Is that a big part of what
I'm in those quarterback meetings all the time because that's the love and passion I have. I mean, I love being the head coach. I love the comprehensive organization, but your passion is what you grew up on, and coaching that quarterback and getting to see things as you see, and having that vision and understanding what you're trying to accomplish, when you're trying to accomplish. That play can mean 10 different things when it's called, but when it's called, why it's called, the situation it's called in, the time on the clock, the down and distance, the score in the game, all those things, and getting a young man to understand what you see is one of the funnest things I think about ball. And again, it's about the vision in which they have to be a leader and be a winner and do the things you have to do, and that's still one of my passions. But now we'll have a quarterback coach who does things, but I'll still will have some connection with that for sure.
Also, as an assistant, you were at Auburn, you were at LSU. Even at Florida State, you butted heads with the SEC quite often. And quite frankly, you were 10-2 against the SEC as a head coach at Florida State. But do you feel, even though you've been in the ACC the last 8 years, you've got knowledge of this league, and what does it take to win in the
No doubt.
ACC?
And the thing about this league, I tell folks, listen, I mean, other leagues everybody has good players. There's good players all across this country. But the passion to be great in this league, from the fan base to the administration, to the whole organization, to the booster clubs, to everything that goes on, I think is second to none. And I think they show, there's a saying I tell our players, your action speaks so loud I can't hear what you're saying. Well, everything these programs do, from facilities to stadiums to comprehension of what you have to have and the ingredients to build around your everything they do, they say football is important. We want to be great. We will invest in what we want to be great at. And you see it in every program in this league.
Coach Fisher, welcome to Texas A&M. Glad to have you here.
Glad to be here.
Jimbo Fisher, the 29th head coach in Texas A&M's history. That's all from 12 Man Studios.